Take off from the UK to deport asylum seekers whose applications have been rejected. Some of those who crossed the English Channel in small boats have lodged appeals against the move to send them to France, Germany and Spain. The British government is acting under the EU's Dublin rules, which allow asylum seekers to be returned to the first safe country they set foot in. More than 1,000 migrants have arrived on Britain's shores in the last 10 days after crossing the English Channel in small boats. The UK has brought in the military to help tackle the problem. Well, detention action campaigns for the rights of immigrants detained in the UK. Bella Sankey is the group's director, and she joins us now from Brighton in the south of England. Thanks very much for coming on to the programme. Now, first of all, where do those who are threatened with deportation, where do they come from and what have they been through?
So the UK has a system of detention centres, and we detain people indefinitely there from all over the world. We know that many of the recent arrivals in the UK to claim refugee protection have come from Iraq, from Sudan, from Syria, and from Yemen. And we believe that a number of individuals of those nationalities are those that the Home Office is seeking to deport today and tomorrow.
Now, the British government says that deportations deter dangerous channel crossings and that also they're acting perfectly legally under the EU's Dublin rules.
Deportations do not have a deterrent effect. The people that are crossing in small boats in the channel are those who are so desperate that seems like the safest and the best option for them in terms of securing future protection. So I think the idea that removing people is going to dissuade others from coming is really not right. The UK is currently part of the Dublin system, as you say, but I think that is certainly going to be questioned as the UK Brexits at the end of this year. And I think indeed that the entire kind of premise of the Dublin system of returns really needs to be questioned. It's not humane to force those who are vulnerable and who are seeking protection to make unnecessary journeys around Europe. And actually, it really very much goes against some of the central tenets of the Refugee Convention and the idea that safety is really about where an individual personally feels safe. There has never been a requirement in international law that individuals must claim safety in the first supposed safe country that they reach. And I think we really need to look again at how that system works.
It's been a very emotive topic in the UK. The government's brought the military in. Politicians have talked of invading migrants and illegals. How does the UK compare to the rest of Europe in terms of the asylum situation?
Well, we've seen a huge amount of political grandstanding over the past few weeks, an incredibly disappointing response from the UK government, which has sought, if anything, to sow further division, spread a lot of untruths about asylum and refugee protection in the UK, and has really been part of an effort to demonise those that come here to seek protection, and that's been unfortunate. In terms of how the UK compares, we actually have a relatively low number of asylum applicants in the UK. So France, for example, has 4 times the number of asylum applicants per year than the UK does, and I believe that we're 19th per head of the population in terms of where we stand in terms of popularity for asylum claims. So relative to other European countries, we have a very low level of applications.
Bella Sankey from Detention Action, thanks very much for joining us on Euronews Now. Stay with us.